Hey guys, it's Christina. Welcome back. So as you can see in today's video, after almost a month of not posting, I will be talking about my April and May wrap up, and I hate to disappoint. I've only read 5 books in these 2 months, but they've been so busy. I had exams this last month, and I might have a few more in June. So, but we'll get to reading this summer for sure. But we only have 5 books, as you can see here, somewhere where I post it. And we'll also be doing my TBR, my immediate TBR, because I am very much a mood reader. So we'll be also going through my June TBR. So the first book I read in April was Iron Flame, and I gave it a 3.75 stars because it was really good, but it was also disappointing. And I felt like some of the things I couldn't really the whole world building, it was a little hard for me, so that brought the rating down. And I just think the first one was better, but I still think it's a pretty good series. 3.75 is a really good rating. Then the next book was Mile High, and I gave that 5 stars. I don't think it's a 5 stars anymore, probably a 4.25. But it's a really good book. It's a hockey romance, and I enjoyed it so much. It did take me a while to read it, but when I was reading it, I was so into it. Again, April and May were my non-stop months. So I was so happy to read something that was entertaining as well, even if I wasn't reading much. Second to last book I read in April was Wild Love, which was also 5 stars. I actually really loved this. Actually, no, it wasn't a 5 stars. It was a 4.5 stars because I don't know why. I can't really remember, but it was a really good book. Elsie Silver just knows how to write and every aspect of a romance book. And I cannot wait for the rest of the series, and I cannot wait to one day own all of her physical books because I have not yet to own any of them, even though I love all of them. But it is what it is, right? But I did really like this, and I still need to catch up with so many releases, like the Emily Henry books, the Abby Jimenez. I have so many books, and I might do a video on that. Maybe. Who knows? And then the last book of April was Me Before You, and that was so disappointing. It was a 2.5. I sort of DNF'd it, I skimmed through the end because I thought he was insufferable. That's all I have to say. And I don't know, it was going kind of slow for me, so I didn't enjoy it. Then we had back-to-back 2.5 stars with Forever and Ever by Lucy Score. I was just so bored. I felt like there was no plot. There was a plot, but it wasn't the main thing, and the rest was just kind of filler. And that's how I felt. I don't usually feel like this with Lucy Score, but that's how I felt reading this book. Okay, I think it is one of her first books, so I get it. I do get it. So, and then last but not least, ending on a high note at least, I read Happily Never After by Lynn Painter. Everybody here knows I love Lynn Painter, and I think Happily Never After is one of her adult romances, and it just shows she can do both. I just read Betting on You this year, and it was a YA, and it was so good, and this is adult romance, and this is also so good, and she can definitely differentiate the two, which some authors can't. But I still really like this book. The characters I liked so much, and the concept of wedding crashing and stuff like that, I thought it was really fun. And I'm actually currently reading Accidentally Amy on my Kindle, and I'm already loving it. I'm not even that far in, so yeah. So now we'll go into the physical TBR we have for June. The first book we have is Holly by Stephen King. I want to get into my Stephen King era, to be honest, and I thought something newer would be lighter than his more gruesome books, and I like books with names on them, so I was like, I should just get this one. And this is my first one, even though she's a hefty one. She's 600 pages about, so she's not gonna be an easy read. All of these are pretty thick books, so I'm not looking forward to it, to be honest. But like, not the length. I'm not looking forward to the length, but I am looking forward to the story. Then the next book is a Lucy Score book, and the theme of this like TBR is finishing books that do not fit in my book cart. Like, that's how many books I have to read, and these are part of those, and finishing series. So we have Things We Left Behind, and I'm kind of scared because I did not hear good reviews about this, but I gotta finish it, and I got it, so I have to finish it. But I do think the cover is really, really pretty, and this one's also really long. It's like, oh my gosh. Yeah, almost 600 pages. That's crazy. 581. Then the next book is another Lucy Score book. Maggie Moves On, and this is a standalone, and I got it because of the cover. To be honest, I couldn't even tell you what it's about. Yeah, but I'm really excited, and this one's a little shorter. I feel like this, like, if it's one of her good books, it's bingeable within a day, so. And then, last but not least, we're gonna add the 2 last books that I have, because I know I'm missing one, of the Magnolia Parks universe. So we have Daisy Hayes' The Great Undoing and Magnolia Parks' The Long Way Home, and I cannot wait to finish these. I really like the series, and also just to put them on my shelf is going to be so satisfying to see it. And then I need to get the last Magnolia Parks book, but I'll do it after I read these, and hopefully I get that done this month. But I have pretty hefty books, as we saw, and then I'm also in the middle of 2 books. I'm in the middle of the first book, which I was filming Do Bookish Things With Me. I don't know if that video will see the light of day, but it is a book I'm reading right now, and then I'm reading 100 Essays That Will Change What We Think. Don't worry, guys, I'm not getting into my nonfiction era. I'm just getting into my I want to learn some things era. I also have Atomic Habits next to my nightstand, but this won't last long. I'll go back to my silly romance books in no time. But yeah, I'm so glad to be filming and editing again. You'll see a lot of me this summer. I'm gonna try and post Wednesdays and Sundays. That might change, as it did previously before this. That is my goal, Wednesdays and Sundays, or like Sundays and some random day of the week. I have so many ideas, and the summer's only so long. So yeah, that's my plan, and I'll see you very, very soon. Bye!